Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Shyzman 21, and welcome to another video by your boy Shyzman 21. I know that right now this video is a little bit rougher than usual. That is because currently I am going through a whole lot of allergy issues. So basically, my eyes have been kind of bothering me. Plus, this wind has been a pain in the ass to deal with, and all types of stuff. And allergies has been a pain in my ass since I've been born. So I've been dealing with this for a while now, and it has gotten a little bit worse right now because, like, again, crazy weather we have. But otherwise, it is what it is. I'm gonna cut back on here to talk about something like that. I don't know if it has been talked about here and there, but I feel like it should be important to like at least navigate through the internet, through like anything that is, you know, public or whatever. And that is this whole thing about privacy. And I know some people gonna say some stuff about, oh, privacy is a myth, and not everything is always gonna be private and stuff. Which to a certain extent I can sort of understand. Like, you know, again, there's a reason why there's private and public, but I just think like privacy isn't being as respected as it used to be. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, a lot of people put their business out there, mostly on social media, to talk about some wild things that they want to do. Ranging from, I don't know, trying to uh, talk some smack about, this person because they said the wrong name or said the wrong whatever, or oh, something like, I try to remember because like it's been a while, but like it'll be just like people would just blame each other for some silly things, and they would just like air it online instead of like voicing these issues or concerns to their partner. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta go into mine. You know those like silly quotes that will be like popping up on like Facebook quotes or whatever like quotes that's on like any social media, where they'll say some stuff like if he wanted to, he would to like something something. Oh, if this person's not putting in like any effort, then it's not worth it, or something something. This girl's a gold digger or something something. These guys ain't shit or whatever fuck. Or in my community, it's the N word, and B word ain't shit. Now the reason why I say that because I ain't trying to get canceled. Maybe, I don't know. Niggas and bitches ain't shit. Nah. Anyways, yeah, it's like, yeah, I hear this like all the time on like both sides, and the thing is, I can understand it, but but I only like see it more as just like a you know person thing. But that's for another point. But it's just like back to privacy. It's just it kind of sucks that especially if you're like in a friendship or a relationship, and instead of like discussing these like issues with them, preferably up front about like the shit that's like been going on, you turn to the internet and air out your grievances for everyone to see. And yeah, it's just awkward. Like I've seen like a couple of videos, mind you, they're like a reaction to like a couple of videos, like either on TikTok, Instagram, and sometimes on YouTube, and it's just like, ugh, brother, ugh, brother, ugh, like this shit is like mad annoying, honestly. But like I remember this like lady was trying to like air out like a whole lot of like things that we don't really want to know, like oh, he drives this and he does that, and it's like, Jesus Christ, lady, I get you're hurt, but you don't have to go that far. Like you just simply just said, I hate this a-hole, and I hope that he steps on a Lego. That would have sufficed. That would have sufficed. You didn't have to like go like literally to try to air out the person's government of anything like full name, address, all that. Like you don't have to do that. That's wild. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like nowadays, like privacy isn't like as respected as it used to be, and yeah, and I started to realize that when I started, becoming a content creator. By the time I was like, I think I was like 16, 17 years old when I started doing that. Plus, when I had long hair and didn't have this yet, but it was just yeah, privacy is like a really really big deal, and breaching that is it comes with like a lot of problems, and it just sucks, man. Like for me, it's like that's why I try my best to not talk a whole lot about like, you know, a lot about my life, like too many details. Like that would be a bit much, and like most of the time, I just would rather just make these types of videos, talk about like a whole lot of things, or even react to like silly things, and that's really about it. Or even just like you know doing like animation and storytelling and all this other stuff that I genuinely like doing. I like showing you guys that than just talk about, oh my god, this one time that this blah blah blah. Like, no, I mean, unless it's like a little bit of a story time, like talk about how silly it was, to deal with. It's like if I were to just straight up be like, oh blah 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 blah, that would just be like a bit much, honestly. So, aside from me, I try not to do all that. My life is pretty private for the most part. Like I don't go around telling everyone my business all the time. And most of the time, people really should mind their business. It doesn't. Here's the thing. I don't know if this is gonna be like the most controversial statement to even say nowadays, or a common sense statement, but people, doesn't matter if it's online or in real life or anything like that. You need to mind your business, because if you do not mind your business, it's gonna cause some issues. Again, unless the person themselves starts airing it out in public and start going haywire on what is going on, then okay, fair game. You can say whatever about it. But if they're just like keeping it private for a particular reason, and again, if it does have to evolve with like them doing something like heinous, and something like they're harming themselves or another person, then it's like if it's just as simple as just like respecting, maybe just don't randomly try to like find the location of where they're at. Like don't do that. Like that's weird. And I think I even saw this like video by Horse Meat, another fellow YouTuber I frequently watch. He's a really cool dude, and I think he does like EDM as well too. But like I know him from like just the wild shit he'd be saying on like also like bodybuilding, or just like stroking your meat and just all this other wild nonsense. But it's like it's kind of up my cup of tea, because I just have that weird sense of humor about like shit like that. So I'm not just like, wow, kinship. But nah, he made a recent video about like just that too, privacy, and yeah, I can relate. And I won't go into too much details. I would recommend you guys to check out his like video on that. But even still, like I will have to say, like, yeah, man, like you gotta respect people's privacy for a whole lot of reasons, because there could be multitude of reasons as to why a person has privacy. And even if they are famous or they're not famous, please, for the love of God, respect their privacy. All right. And I would probably want the same thing in return here. Like, I don't want you guys going like, oh, what does he do on a daily basis? Because I don't know. I don't showcase everything that I do. The only thing I showcase is just this, my art, my cosplay, this silly nonsense, and that's all you're gonna get. And I could diverse myself to do something like else and shit, but that's about it, really. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's all I gotta say about that. Let me know in the comments down below if you feel like the you know privacy isn't like being as respected as much as it should be. Like I think so, but if you think otherwise, just let me know in the comments down below, and let's just have a discussion on this. But yeah, this just like come to my mind because it has been like eating my head for a while. Just like like this shit is like very important to like talk about. But yeah, again, let me know in the comments down below if you can understand and comprehend like this whole like topic here, because otherwise sometimes I might be misunderstood on certain things. But hey, I'm open to learning a whole lot. But anyways, yep, that's all I gotta say, guys. This is your boy Shyzman 20 West Side out, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay being you. Oh, and one more thing, actually, before I go, I just want to let you guys know that I just want to thank you guys like so much for tuning in like a couple of like my videos here and there, from all my shorts to even just like my regular videos that I make every now and then. Like it's been quite some time since I've been wanting to get to this point, and all I gotta say is like thank you guys so much for that. I really really hope that this time around that I really land to like at least 1,000 subscribers if possible. If I could do that, that would be really really awesome. So if you guys want to like see like more interesting content by me, whether or not you want to see my animation videos, my gaming videos that I'm still planning on making, or just like anything else, like support me, like follow me on Instagram, follow me on any other platforms that I have that's gonna showcase like the stuff that I'd be doing, and yeah, or even like checking out my books on Amazon Kindle somewhere, like any way you can support me, like please do, because I would like for that. But if not, if you guys just want to just watch my videos and just relax and chill, then do so. I hope that I'm able to entertain you at least for a second or at least for a minute. Anyways, I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Stay awesome, stay amazing, and please stay safe out there. Peace.